Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Taylor C Page, as y'all know, and I am back today with a little tea, y'all, because y'all know it's always stuff going on the internet, and so we want to kind of go over that today. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you are new to this channel, thanks for being here. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can get more videos as they come. On this channel, we definitely just talk about the tea that's going on the internet, on social media, in the music industry, in the entertainment world, whatever. Also in the Black community as a whole. We can talk about things going on. I don't really get into politics over here, but I'm sure, we may come across that here and there due to Nicki Minaj being invited to many events or, certain things that she's doing in politics right now. So that's about it. But yes, y'all, so some of the tea we are going to talk about today is some of the drama, okay? The drama. So before we get started, let me go ahead and say everything in this video is alleged information, okay? Everything is alleged. Natasha said even my name is alleged. Everything is alleged. Even my name is alleged, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is Cardi B and Stephan Diggs. Cardi B and Stephan Diggs, y'all, because there is so much going on the internet right now. There's always talk about Cardi B and Stephan Diggs when there is, something going on. The people are going to talk about it. And I know on her tour, she was telling people, don't talk about my baby dad. Da, da, da. Girl, this is the internet, okay? The internet, nobody's safe, okay? I'm not safe. No one is safe, okay? Michael Jackson wasn't safe. Beyonce, my phone just opening messages I didn't tell it to open. Beyonce's not safe. Like, nobody's safe on this internet. And, that's the good and the bad of the internet is like, nobody's safe, okay? And it can be useful in times and it can be destructive at times. But Cardi B and Stephan Diggs allegedly were backstage at her tour, and they were showing a picture of Stephan Diggs holding their baby, and the baby looks a lot bigger. And of course, they didn't show the baby's face, but baby looks cute from the back, right? But they were just, the internet was just talking. There's always a rumor if they break up, if they're still together, whatever. And then you have KJ, who is Stephan's baby mother, who came out. She said something that was low-key shade or throwing shade, strays or whatever, what it seems like at Cardi B. And she was saying that basically she's not gonna let hoes have it today. She's gonna let them have it tomorrow, which still happens to be, I believe, today. And so we're gonna see if anything else comes out about that, because y'all know Stephan Diggs, he likes to slang it allegedly around town, okay, and around the states. And so we don't know if, he's still telling KJ certain things that got her mind thinking certain things. And if he's still telling Cardi certain things that got her thinking certain things. The man's all over the place. He got several kids, just welcomed another kid, allegedly. And it's just so much, like, with Stephan Diggs. And I hope that Cardi B wakes up and just realizes that she deserves better and that she should want better. I know we go through things as women. We go through things as women, and so sometimes I don't really fault her, but at the same time, sometimes you just have to say yes to yourself, and you have to walk away. Okay, sometimes you have to walk away. You can't just brush off the brokenness. You can't just brush off, the healing. The healing does hurt, but when you get to the other side, everything is all right. And just how, she's able to get over Offset, because I believe she's over Offset. I don't think that she's still in love with Offset. I think she's in love with Stephan right now, and Offset is dust in her mind. But I think she can get to that same place with Stephan Diggs. I think that, she is afraid of moving on. And I think that, she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be afraid of moving on. And I think she should move on and be single, and not commit and tie down to anyone. And that's about it. That's it. Like, I feel like with that situation, I think Stephan needs to leave her alone, because y'all know, like, a man will never leave you alone. But I feel like he needs to leave her alone and, find something else to do. Find something else to do. Find some work. I don't know, but he needs to find something else to do, so that way she can kind of just focus on herself and focus on her energy, because he's trying to stay in her energy, and it's not good for her. It's not good for her at all. Yeah, so moving on, we are going to be talking about Nicki Minaj and her husband. And her husband, Kenneth Petty, and the rumors of Vlad TV coming out to say that Nicki Minaj has separated or kicked out her husband, and he moved into a new residence that is registered on the registry, as you all know and heard. And that, he has a new baby on the way. And Nicki Minaj has come out to debunk the rumors. Also, there is rumors that she is allegedly filing a lawsuit against DJ Vlad, which he did delete that post. He never did come out with any facts or anything like that. But my thing is this, like, DJ Vlad, like, bro, you need to stay in your community. And you need to stop sucking on Jay-Z's dick. Like, Camel Face really got you tripping, brother. Like, you tripping. Camel Face really got you tripping. And it's time for you to, like, let it go. Let it go. You just came out recently with a fake post allegedly about Jay-Z and him paying you, blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, we know you a plant, whether it's for Jay-Z, whether it's for the feds, whether it's for the elites. You are being used. We know. We know. You got guys coming to your interviews, steady telling business and blah, blah, blah. And you just sitting here asking questions like everything is just normal, asking about street shit. Like, bro, first off, you don't even be realizing you're putting yourself in danger. You're putting your wife in danger. And, like, bro, stop being a puppet. Like, be for real. Get your people in your podcast and talk about the low down dirty shit that they do, present and past. And keep your mouth off of Nicki Minaj. What the hell does she got to do with you? What does she got to do with you? Like, seriously. And if she did decide to kick out her husband, what does it have to do with you? Why do you feel like you should be the one to announce it? It's not making sense. I'm not understanding why you are in a black woman's business. I'm not understanding what tie you have to Nicki Minaj that you should be speaking on Nicki Minaj. We're confused. Vlad, come here. We're confused. Why? Why are you speaking on Nicki Minaj? Stick to your people. Like, enough is enough. And if any black man is watching this, stop going on that man's interviews. Y'all need to cancel him. He needs to be canceled. Cancel Vlad. If not for Nicki Minaj, for the black man that he's already destroying. Getting to come on his podcast and tell black people business, okay? Boycott Vlad TV. Who is he? Like, what? Why was he? What? I am so over the internet and all of the internet antics, the industry antics, the bullying, the false rumors, all this stuff just for Nicki Minaj. Like, My girl has some great impact. She has some, woo. Not only is her Gucci powerful, not only is her pen powerful, not only is her voice now powerful, my baby's getting into politics. Like, come on now. Stop playing with Nicki Minaj. Not only is she still charting, still topping, like, leave Nicki Minaj alone. Let her just do what she's going to do. Like, she's Nicki Minaj, okay? She's not here because she's planted. She's here because her pen was unmatched. It's unmatched. That's why she's here. If you want to find somebody who can match her pen, find them. It's okay. But leave Nicki Minaj where Nicki Minaj is at. There's nothing you can do about what she's done already. There's nothing you can do about what she's done already. That's why she's trending right now with Justin Bieber. We're going to see if these other female rappers can do that same shit. I'm just being honest. 15 years from now, 20 years from now, they're old songs. Are they going to be being streamed? Are they going to hit number one? Are they going to chart? Ice Spice, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. Is Bodak Yellow going to make his way back to number one? I don't think so. Is Lil' Kim going to be number one again? I don't think so. And we love Lil' Kim. Like, shout out to Lil' Kim. I don't think so. Missy Elliott, who was our all-time number one female producer. Okay, I don't even put her in the rap category, so I don't even never know why she really involved herself in this whole thing. But because I feel like she is an all-around artist, all around. So we put her. We say Beyonce is the queen of music. Missy at some point was like the queen of music. She was definitely the queen of like production. Okay, but I don't call her the queen of rap because she wasn't a bar rapper. First off, she wasn't a bar rapper. Like, Missy didn't have bars, but she was like, her music was just great. You know what I mean? It was just great. So, but we're probably never going to see a number one for Missy Elliott again. I would love to see it though, because I love Missy. We all love Missy. But we have to understand reality, and we have to understand what's not reality. We have to understand what is reality, and we have to understand what is not reality. Once we understand those things, then we will be able to talk about something, okay? We love Nicki Minaj over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I got my detox shake over here, smoothie, and it's pretty good. So I just feel like we need to let it go. Joe Budden, let it go. Because you and your catty ways and your big mouth and all the crap you talk about, you are so in and out, wishy-washy, just like you are with your baby mamas and the women in your life. Wishy-washy and in and out, like the women in your life and the men at this point, because you came out. Whatever. Can we get off of that topic? Leave Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty alone, okay? They are minding their business, living whatever life they're going to live. Let's continue to focus on the real breakup, which is Megan and Klay. Now, the internet is in a frenzy right now, over the Megan and Klay breakup, and there's a lot of hate right now going towards Megan Thee Stallion. And I have to say this: the hate train with Megan Thee Stallion, I want to say it needs to stop, okay? Because as a woman, it's like, right? As a Barb, though, I'm like, well, maybe it's just karma. However, right? The hate train with Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like it never ends as well. Megan has been getting so much hate since the whole Tory situation that she can't catch a break. And baby, catch a break. The internet won't let you live about the Tory situation nor about Klay Thompson, whatever his name is. And I want you to live, you know. I do think that, you know, karma is real. And, you know, the feeling of the internet bullying you or really making up rumors about you or, you know, defaming you or whatever the case, right? It's never good for anyone. It's never good for anyone. And, you know, I feel like for the people who did get on the hate train with Nicki Minaj since 2017, whatever, I feel like all of you, it always returns back. It always returns back. Whatever you say about Nicki is going to come back to you. That's just how I feel. And it's because you guys have done it with ill intent to a person who really did nothing to you. You did it for fame and you did it for clout. You've done it for, you know, just for your own reasons and for the industry. You know, you guys got paid, you got fame, and you got many different things, you know, to be against her. And she's a praying woman. Nicki is a praying woman, and you know she knows what the industry has done or is capable of, and so she armors herself with the armor of God. And even if she didn't, God does not like when you go against someone for no reason. He doesn't like when you bother the innocent. Okay, when you're out here slandering the innocent, when you're accusing the innocent, he doesn't like that. Okay, so how about we all start playing nice? Yeah, how about we all start playing nice? And how about we maybe apologize to Nicki Minaj? I don't wish anything bad on Megan. I've always been a Megan fan. Um, I think Captain Hook is when I really start liking Megan. I do think she writes. Um, and I like Megan. However, you know, with this whole rap beef shit, you got to choose a side of who you're really going to support. And I'm always going to choose Nicki Minaj. As far as talent goes, like, let's be for real. Love Megan. As far as the new generation of female rap, I think Megan is wonderful. I think she's wonderful. I think that she's made some crazy decisions that have taunted her image or her reputation early on in her career, very early on in her career. And I think that is the stall of her career. Being able to be a little bit bigger, because I think with the Tory situation, it was kind of probably supposed to be a Rihanna situation that backfired. And, you know, with Rihanna was able to progress and get a lot of support, but with Megan Thee Stallion, it was the complete opposite. She was not able to get the support. And it really backfired. A lot of people were like, no, she's lying on Tory. You know, Kelsey shot her. Everybody has their own view and opinion of what they think happened. His father came out and spoke. He feels like Roc Nation has something to do with it, which, you know, allegedly. I would feel the same way. I feel like Roc Nation has a lot to do with a lot of people's downfall. A lot of people, and not only the big three of Young Money, okay? Many more before him, but many more before them, okay? Dating back to Aaliyah, you know? Now, we can get to the roots of that later, but I just feel like Jay-Z has his hands tied in the downfall of many careers. I think he is another Diddy. And I think that If anything, he could be worse than Diddy. But I believe look, Diddy's locked up right now, and I know it's because of Jay-Z. But Jay-Z, is another Diddy in my eyes. I think that, he's another Clive Davis. He's another Donald Trump. And, I feel like he has a lot that has not come to the forefront yet, but it's going to come to the forefront. It's going to come to the light. And there's a lot of things that, has been covered up. No, when I think about it, allegedly, he could be, abusive to Beyonce. Have y'all noticed that Beyonce does not really stand up for herself? You see how Solange stood up for her on the elevator? Child. Did I ever find that out? No, but I think that he just has these ways about himself. Like, he is just so manipulative. He is so manipulative. Like, bro, what do you want out of Nicki Minaj? What is it that you, a man, wants from Nicki Minaj? Oh, you don't want to give her money and the stuff that's owed to her. Oh, you want to be able to capitalize off somebody because you feel like you can't capitalize off of other female rappers because Nicki Minaj is the dominant female rapper. Most requested, most streamed, still charting. But what was your issue with Aaliyah? Whatever, allegedly, some things happen. Some things happen. Now, this last thing I really want to touch on really quick, because the internet, guys. The internet is always in a frenzy or always in some big scuffle about 50-50, black men versus black women, and all of these things. If you're watching this, I want to encourage you to please go and watch some history movies. Go and watch some history books, male or female. I don't care who you are. Please go watch some history movies, read some history books, and read some self-love books. Read some mindset books. And you can even find them on YouTube. Audiobooks, frequency, audio, whatever. And get into a new mindset shift when it comes to our people. Because I honestly believe that a lot of these conversations are very unnecessary conversations. I believe that Black people, we are on our own path. Black people in the Americas, we are on our own path and across the globe. Our people that are across the globe. We are on our own paths, right? As Black people. We have our own mission as Black people. We have our own goals as Black people. We have our own successes as Black people. We have our own everything as Black people. How do you think, we did Black Wall Street and all these other incredible things? Because we are an incredible people, especially when we put our minds together, when we work together. We do incredible things. We do incredible things when we put our minds to stuff. And, all this 50-50 talk and all this extra stuff, like, we have to really get out of that mindset of, like, focusing on the struggles. You know what I mean? Like, focusing on the struggles, focusing on, oh, the man has to provide, blah, 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 blah. As Black people, our conversation should be about our independence as Black people. Our independence as Black people moving forward. How we are going to, take over the realm of ourselves. How are we going to do that? Are we going to continue to value ourselves as kings and queens? and as the diaspora, as Aboriginals, as Indigenous, et cetera, are we going to continue that path of enlightenment for each other versus 50-50, blah 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 blah? I want to make a point of that. Black women have always worked. Our mothers worked, our grandmothers worked. Before that, they worked. Before that, they worked. Before that, they worked. Okay? Whether it was on a field, whether it was raising somebody else's baby, cleaning somebody's house, okay? Whatever it was, we had a job. Whether we got paid little, whether we got paid a lot, whether we got paid nothing. We have always been in the workforce. So when that women's empowerment movement came about, do y'all think it was really a Black woman who came about with that for them to work when we were working? We were working. Always have been working. We haven't stopped. Some in 2026 have 3 jobs. Some have 1 job. Many have degrees, et cetera, but that's a topic of that. Like, we have always been working. Black men too. And neither one of us have really had a break. Neither one of us have really had a break. Black men have not had the chance to, enjoy the fruits of their labor. Let's be honest, because they have definitely planted some seeds of labor, good labor. Okay, and our Black men want to harvest. They are ready to reap what they put in. And I think that it is time that, we give ourselves grace to do that. Black men and Black women. Black men have to give Black women the chance to correct whatever is wrong in the Black centered, the Black women centered space. And Black women have to do the same for Black men. And I think that also we have to learn to appreciate each other more. Like, take out all the material things. What do you need? Do you need your feet rubbed? Like, what is it? What is it to make a Black man feel more appreciated, to feel more like a king, to feel more like himself as a Black man, to be uplifted, to be empowered, to feel like he's at the top of his peak of Black mandom, right? What does that look like? If you are a Black man, please put that in the comments. If you see this, please put that in the comments, because I feel like we need to get to a place of that where, men are very attentive to a woman, and women are very attentive to a man. But women are very attentive to a man. Men they're the ones that go to war. They're the ones that fight and protect and do all of these things. And I feel like as women, we need to bow before men. We need to honor men. And I think that men, need to honor us, because we are the ones who carry you in the womb. We go through the development of you. We go through the birth of you, right? And we nurture you, we raise you, right? And so that level of respect for each other, it needs to be top tier on both sides. I want to be able to, like, I'm single right now, but I really want to get to a place where I can really have a Black man that I can just like worship him in a way. Our husband is supposed to be our head. I want to be able to just cater, kind of like Coming to America. I want to have the carpet out for my man. You know what I mean? I feel like appreciation with Black men can go so much further than where it is. And maybe that's something that they are voicing and that we need to hear. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. They all should feel amazing. They all should feel amazing. Why not? We have been through so much as a people, right? And same with the Black woman, though. So this conversation right here, this specific topic, can go so much farther with me, but I am going to leave it here, okay? Because it can go so much further. I can save it for a whole nother video. But what do you guys think? I feel like we could have a big event and just spoil each other. Just spoil each other with appreciation. just appreciation. We can put flowers at each other's feet. We can, whatever it is. I just want to, get back to a place where we really appreciate each other. We really value each other. We really respect each other. And we're really helping each other to be our best higher selves. Where we're really feeling like those kings and queens that we really want to feel like, or that we really call ourselves. I think we can get to that place. And I think that we can diminish or, lower some of this talk of the nonsense on the internet, of the hate. We don't really have hate for each other. I think there's a lot of fake accounts out there that are posing as Black people that are starting a lot of this shit. Y'all know how these leads do. Y'all know how these algorithms do. Y'all know how all of that. But I believe in Black love. I believe in, my pro-Blackism. So I believe in Black love, and I believe that, although the internet likes to burst out all these things, I think that, there is a place and a space for us to really come together, right, as Black people. And I think we can get this thing together. You know what I mean? So let's cut down on that, and cut down and chill out on Nicki Minaj. Okay, please, that's a part of it. Cut down on that Megan Thee Stallion, please. And I hope, that, as a barb, I do feel like so many people have sabotaged Nicki Minaj and all of that. But I do wish that the industry can get to a place where, there's not so much drama in female rap, because we can't blame Nicki Minaj. When she came in, there was drama with her, and there's going to be drama. There is drama after her. And like, it's so catty in the female rap world. In the male world, they definitely got beef, and sometimes it ends in death. But, I think that we can come to a place where we just understand that we all deserve healing. We all deserve forgiveness, and we all deserve to move forward as a people. We all deserve to move forward, okay? From our hardships, from our traumas, from our struggles, from whatever it is, we deserve to move forward. We deserve to have each other's backs. We deserve to be uplifted. We deserve to be praised. We deserve to have the best of the best of the best of the best. Our men deserve it. Our women deserve it. Okay? Clock that. Clock that. Because that was tea for y'all right there. That was some tea for y'all. So make sure, if you like this content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please let me know what y'all think in the comments. Okay? Black Power. I love y'all. Love my people. I'm definitely, for my people. Right or wrong. You know what I mean? That's the thing. We got to stand behind each other, right or wrong. And there's levels to the wrong, but y'all get what I'm saying. Okay? Y'all get what I'm saying. So, follow me for more. And I will see you all next time. I'm out.